Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to a new vlog and a new week. My name is Jenna. For anyone who's new, welcome to the channel. I am up pretty early today. It's a little bit past 6:30 and we're walking to Solid Core. I'm very excited to do my second class now that I know what to expect. This part of Hoboken always reminds me of the West Village, by the way, and also on this side. But yeah, it's about a 25-minute walk to get there, which I actually kind of like. So I'm excited to get this week started. We have a lot of exciting things going on. I have some shoots in the city, obviously work, that whole typical schedule, but my friend Megan is also coming to visit later this week, so we have like dinners and things planned, which I'm so excited about, and I can't wait to see her. So I'll take you guys along to all of that. I think we're on 11th Street, which is where I need to turn. So this whole part reminds me of West Village, but kind of more trees, if that's possible, because I feel like all the streets in West Village are like lined, but these are just very like grown out and mature. So nice and quiet here in the mornings. I actually love that about Hoboken. It's like one of my favorite things so far since we moved. We've only been here for a few weeks, but I'm also exploring as I walk to class. I just passed a really cute brunch place, so I wrote it down in my notes. Sorry if the filming is shaky. The ground is like uneven in some spots, so I'm like taking some dips and I'm not really used to it yet. Happy Wednesday, guys. Oh, my battery's about to die. I picked up the camera this morning and filmed a couple of clips in Soho when I went to meet Sammy and Bella to shoot, but I meant to actually talk to you guys and then I never did. I just kind of lost track of time, and we hadn't seen Sammy in a while because she was traveling for work, so we were just kind of catching up and like non-stop talking. So sorry for neglecting the vlog, but we are going to our first date night in the new neighborhood, so I'm very excited. I'm gonna bring you guys along. We've been to different places in Hoboken so far, but not like a sit-down dinner, so I'm excited to see what the atmosphere and the vibe is of this restaurant. It's been recommended by a couple of people, so I am fresh in from a day of work, so it looks like I have no makeup on. I need to touch that up. I did a pretty sloppy job this morning to start with because I was running late, so we're gonna fix this, get a little date night outfit on that is not this black dog sweatshirt, and get all ready. I think I have like 15 minutes before we need to leave. Okay, I did my bun so low that you can't even see that I have hair back here. Might have to fix that before we leave. Good morning, guys. Happy Friday. I am just getting ready to go to the West Village this morning. I'm very excited because we're going back to a place that I have not been to in a very questionable long time. And it's fine, we've been busy, but it's a really beautiful morning. As you guys can see, the sun is streaming into the room already, and I cannot wait to get the day started. I figured we would do a quick little get ready with me for our shoot because I'm also realizing that I didn't do any of my face base before I started doing all of this, and I did also want to try putting on concealer after my blush, but as we can see, I already did it backwards. So I have not really chatted to the camera much this week, which has been a little bit weird, but I have been waking up later than I wanted to in the mornings, which is when I planned on chatting to you. So I feel like this is just a great time to just catch you guys up on what I've been doing over this past week. I think on Monday, I filmed my Solid Core class, and I think that was it. didn't pick up the camera for the rest of that day. Tuesday, I didn't film at all. Wednesday, I also feel like I did film in the morning because I did go and shoot in Soho. I'm actually super surprised that I can kind of remember my whole week when I typically can't remember what I had for dinner the night before. Yesterday, I was getting ready. Paulie actually came home for a couple nights because his office is closing and they're moving to a new one in the financial district. So they had like a going away party for the current office and he didn't want to miss it because that's the office that he's been mainly working out of the whole time he's been at this company for like almost 3 years now. So he came back for that. So yesterday morning we were kind of just like hanging out, catching up on his trip and what I've been doing, and so I didn't really vlog in the morning. On top of me needing to be dinner ready, because after dinner my friend Megan that is visiting this weekend, she came in last night and she's staying at my friend Christina's. We went to a restaurant near her apartment, so that was the clips that you guys would have seen from dinner last night, and that is the full rounded kind of synopsis of everything I've been doing over the past few days that I have been neglecting to chat to you guys about. Today I'm so excited though because I feel like the vlog is finally going to get some nice substance. I have so much going on, especially before Megan comes to stay with me. So we have a morning shoot in the West Village, solid core during my lunch today, which I'm actually really glad that I booked. This is not the right beauty blender. I'm actually very glad that I booked in for a lunchtime session because I feel like what better way to spend my lunch break than like working out and actually doing something healthy, as opposed to like typically I'll plan to film something and then I never end up getting to it, which is like not the way that I want to spend it, and I just film it on the weekend instead. So knowing myself, I scheduled a class that I cannot get refunded for, and we're gonna do that instead. After solid core, I'm gonna come back here and get the apartment ready for Megan's arrival. We don't have too much to do. I think I'm at the point where I've kind of unpacked as much as I possibly can, and it's just like organization things. Like the clothes are still a problem, I'll be honest with you, but once all of that is taken out, everything is kind of like in its place. It just needs to be organized in its place, which it's been the slowest unpacking process that I've ever had in my life, but I feel like there's a reason for that. We're staying here for longer. I don't feel as much pressure to get it done as quickly as I have in the past because I know that we're gonna be here for a little while. We still don't have a couch. We're gonna go to the Pottery Barn outlet on Monday, possibly, to look at what they have there because the couches we were looking at are shipping like end of September, early October. And while we're willing to wait just because it is a big investment and we wanna do it right, we just wanna see what they have, and if it's something that's already ready and it could just ship to us ASAP, that's obviously better and the price would be better. And I'll keep you guys posted on that. Speaking of home stuff, I also have a Zara home package that got delivered yesterday morning at like 6 a.m. I'm like, I didn't know that Zara was doing things like this, but I do have to say their delivery times are super quick for Zara Home, so I'm thinking it's like a separate distributor. But I want to go through that stuff with you guys because I'm very excited about all the things that I ordered. It's like cosmetic stuff, which I feel like is the fun stuff. Like furniture is like more practical and like adult, and then you have like the little decorations that really tie everything together, and that's, I feel like, where we have like the creativity aspect. I'm just gonna finish up my mascara. This is gonna be the makeup for today, in addition to I think my blush, or my second blush because I already put one on. It's in my bag with my lip combo already. Guys, this Rigger Hill tote is stitched to my side. Like I literally don't go shooting without it now. And a couple of other ones that I typically use need to go in the wash, or they're in the hamper already. So I've just been using that and it's been amazing. And it's been so lovely. So if you guys visit the city and you're in Tribeca and you go to Rigger Hill Market, not just because of the tote bag, but it's also the cutest place I've ever seen. You gotta get a tote. I feel like it's a good memento to have. Me just like convincing you guys to buy things that you don't need. You guys, when I moved, I found 2 bottles of, I found 2 bottles of the Urban Decay All-Nighter Setting Spray. First of all, I forgot how much I love this stuff, but at the same time, I am obsessed with the one from Milk. And I'm like, now I have 3 bottles of setting spray. I usually only use this for events, but I feel like I should be setting my makeup anytime I'm going to shoot because it can get like a little bit sweaty out there, especially like during these summer months. And also just for like dinner and stuff. I never do because I'm like, oh, I'm only gonna be gone for a few hours, but I feel like it's still worth it to set your makeup, and especially if I have a surplus of it, then why not? So I'm gonna get dressed. I think I only have like 1.5 outfits that I am gonna shoot today. I'm not trying to overwhelm myself by any means. And we're just gonna have a nice, beautiful morning without having to stress about the fits. So it's almost 7:30. I need to leave in like 5 minutes. So I'm gonna get all my stuff together quickly and we're gonna walk to the path. Me neither.
Oh, I went into Zara the other day and I needed to I'm like, this is not, oh, I didn't get that one. I never got to it there.
Oh yeah, I saw that when Our new coffee shop alert. We're gonna go here next time. It's called Vibrant. Looks really cute. Lots of people. Cute part of the neighborhood. Natural light. Okay, we're back from the West Village. I have a few packages that have arrived over the past couple of days, so I wanted to open them with you. Okay, so first one I'm gonna start with is Amazon. Sounds really boring, but I'm actually really excited about this thing that we've decided to do. Okay, so the first one is actually kind of boring. These are shims because our apartment is a little bit sloped on the side near the windows on both sides, and so our bar cabinet is a little bit tipped forward and Polly's dresser is also tipped forward. So we got these little like plasticky things and you kind of just put them under the feet. The second thing is more of an aesthetic choice. I got, oh my gosh, I didn't know it came with these ugly labels. I got spice jars and they look like this. They are these clear square jars with a wood lid. They come in a set of, I think there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 48, if I did math correctly. And then it comes with all of these labels. But I think Polly and I decided that we want to handwrite them and just put a little personal touch on them. They also come with a funnel. So basically I am just going to go through and dump all of our spices into these bottles once the labels arrive. Obviously I don't want to do that beforehand and have to deal with the mess afterwards. And then this package that I just picked up a few minutes ago is from Recess. Okay, so we have their craft mocktail. So this is 0 proof and we have a bunch of flavors. We've got a margarita, we've got a Cosmo, Island Spritz, a Paloma. Megan loves Paloma, so I'm just gonna put them all in the fridge, and then we'll just have these as our pre-dinner mocktail. But I'm excited to try them. Maybe we'll do a taste test later, but I don't know if Megan loves to be on camera. But speaking of Megan, we went to dinner last night and I had a fun little surprise from her that she kind of alluded to. And she asked me and my friend Amanda to be her bridesmaids. So 2 of my friends, Jenna and Christina, that you guys have seen on the vlogs before in like the vacations, they are maid of honors, and then we are bridesmaids. So she also got us Jo Malone fragrances, which I think is so beautiful. And honestly, it's, you know, Jo Malone's pretty expensive, but for all the right reasons. Their fragrances are 11 out of 10. They do personalization. So this actually is an engraved lid on here. So it has my initials and I can put them onto different Jo Malone perfumes, which I think is a beautiful touch. Jo Malone just does everything wonderfully, and she wrote like a beautiful note inside too. So it was just really nice, great way to kick off dinner. And then something less sentimental, a Zara home order. Guys, Zara Home packages things so nicely. I am in awe every single time, but it makes sense because that would be really sucky for something to break in here and them have to replace it. Because I've tried to contact Zara customer service before and it's really, really bad. So we won't have to do that though, because we've got a few things here. I'll just go with the first thing. It's kind of ridiculous and expensive for a peeler, but we had a peeler from Amazon and it was not working. Look how stunning this peeler is. It's like white ceramic. Sorry, my pointer is like being weird. And it says peeler on it, and then it just has the Zara Home logo here, which this is like the most beautiful peeler I've ever seen. There's a whole line of these things. There's like a mixing bowl. so many things that I was trying not to buy, and so we kind of just went with the practical things. The next item that I picked up is a tray, which I think this is the smaller size, and I'm gonna kick myself because this needs to be bigger. But I got a wooden tray because that is too small. Oh, but I love the color of this. I'm gonna have to return it because it's too small. I was planning on putting all my fragrances on here, but I think I accidentally ordered the small version. Honestly, this was also $30. I think that's kind of insane. So maybe I'm gonna go on H&M Home and find something different, but really love the color of this. I think it'd be cute as a soap dish if you had like hand soap and hand lotion, but we don't have enough space on our sink to keep something that big. I'm just gonna move you guys down because I'm now sitting. I don't know why I choose to sit on my ankle. That like never goes over well. I was looking at the Le Creuset salt bank, or is it a salt bank? I don't know. Le Creuset like butter dish or something that I was gonna use for our salt, but it's sold out everywhere in white. So I picked up this one. I thought that this was so pretty with kind of like that ribbed detail around it. It looks very French to me with this kind of like antique painting on it. And it has this cute little lid, which Polly does not like that our current, first of all, our current one came from McGee & Co. and had a little scratch on it. It was like damaged in the box. And they ended up giving me a refund for it. So I was like, whatever, I'll just keep it. But it does kind of bother me that the scratch is like front and center. And then that one comes with a spoon. And we never, ever use the spoon. So it kind of like sticks out and it's in the way. And sometimes the spoon like flips out of the container and gets salt everywhere. So I think something like this, that's just like a really simple design, will be a lot better and more functional for us. The last thing that I got is a set of glasses, which I wasn't planning on getting these, but I ordered ones from Crate & Barrel and they're on back order until the end of September. And I was like, as much as I love Polly's, what are those called? As much as I love his New York Knicks cups, I just feel like I need something a little bit more ladylike. So I got these glasses. They're kind of a take on those like restaurant looking glasses that you see at diners, but prettier, and also a mix between what I had in the last apartment and something that's a little bit bigger because those did not hold anything and I was always filling them up really, really quickly. I feel like these are also good as like a dual purpose for a cocktail, which I think is perfect for hosting. I always try to get things like that where I can use them for like day-to-day use and then also use them in fancier like hosting occasions. So now that I have a whole pile of recycling, I have one more thing to show you guys though. This is a dress that I ordered for the white party that we have the night before our friend's wedding in Greece. Kind of didn't want to get something that was like exactly on the mood board because that just felt a little hardo. So I got this dress from Odd Muse, and it's kind of a play on something that they had on the mood board. So it was just a strapless white short dress. So I kind of just went with that, and I remembered this dress right away. This is the tall version, and they just came out with this. That was the reason up until now that I did not purchase this dress. I think it's very classic. I love the silhouette, but the model is 5'5". I think she's also the owner of the brand. She's 5'5", and the dress comes like right below her butt, and I'm like, that would be a shirt on me, and I cannot wear that with heels to an event. But when I went on the website, oh, getting a FaceTime from Jenna. Hello. Hi. How are you feeling?
Yeah, I don't really know why I'm FaceTiming, but I just didn't feel like texting. So,
either a short dress or like jeans and a cute top.
Okay.
I know as a human being, wearing this headband is funny, but I've just grown to love it. But we had a little bit of change of plans. Megan, I think, is gonna stay at Christina's apartment in the city just because her lugging things from like uptown Manhattan over to Hoboken is just not the move, and I told her that, and she was like, are you feeling pressured about like having me over because it's not like fully done yet in here and we don't have a couch and all that stuff? I was like, trust me, I am the most casual person ever. I really don't mind. It's just for like logistics purposes. I don't imagine her wanting to like take all of her like suitcase and tote bags and everything and bring it all the way over here. So we're gonna just meet at dinner, and then tomorrow Christina and Megan are gonna come to the farmer's market, but we also have dinner tonight. So we're spending lots of time together, which I love. And even though I'm not having one of these mocktails with Megan, okay, that didn't need to spray everywhere. I am going to have one myself. This is the Island Spritz flavor. I don't know what that means. So we're gonna do a little taste test. It almost matches my headband. and the vibe. Okay, it's a little bit coconutty, which I typically don't like, but I think because there isn't alcohol in it, I kind of love it. Does that make sense? Yeah, we'll definitely tolerate that for a getting ready drink. So dinner tonight is at Miss Callie. I don't recommend talking while spraying your face with Caudalie mist, which is actually the exact venue that Christina had her like night before party. So I'm excited to try out the food because I did not eat that night. We like ate before we came because we didn't know that there was going to be like a full-on buffet. So yeah, I'm excited to have the food. The margaritas were amazing when we went, so I'm just very much looking forward to dinner with the girls and having like a good catch up all together with Jenna being there because she wasn't there last night. Okay, I just made a huge mess of this. Great. Okay, I'm using the complexion shade drops from Westman Atelier. They look a little bit dark for my skin tone, which is kind of crazy because I feel like I got a little bit of a tan last weekend and it has stuck, but maybe I just need a little bit more of a tan, which is fine because we're going to Greece in a week from today. Oh my god, I'm freaking out, but I'm very excited because I'm gonna do a whole like pack with me vlog. But this is like my kind of finish. I love a summer glow. I think it looks really pretty. But yeah, I am so excited for tonight. I feel like we just have even more to catch up on than we did last night. Jenna has moved to a new house, which is so incredibly exciting. She got COVID as soon as they moved in, so she hasn't really been able to do much, which I'm kind of the same way as her. It like was driving her crazy a little bit because we just like getting in there and getting settled. So I'm just really excited to hear how all of that is going. And it's just crazy to see like my friends in these different stages of life. So she just bought a house. My friend Megan that's visiting is getting married next year right after my sister does. And obviously because she asked me to be a bridesmaid. But it's just fun to be like in this stage of our lives where we're kind of going through all of these really incredible life events together. And it's just like so nice to see how we've really evolved from college, because let me tell you, the train wreck that we were in college compared to the humans that we are now is, you know, night and day, which I feel like it's supposed to be. I hope I'm not the same as I was when I was 18. I love the texture and the finish of these drops, but I think I'm gonna set the blush area with powder blush first, which I never do this. I usually do like a cream and then put this Dior blush over the top when I do reach for it, which has been very frequently recently. But we're gonna set the drops first with this really pretty pink color. And then over the top of that, I think I'm gonna do the Charlotte Tilbury. I love that I have all of these options. I know it's ridiculous and out of control to have so many different types of blush, but then I get to like kind of play around with it and make it different every single time, which, you know, we're really tapping into the creativity here. But earlier today, I did go to, I keep wanting to call it Soul Cycle, but it's Solid Core. I went to my Solid Core class, got my butt kicked, and then I came home and just was working for the remainder of the afternoon. But I was telling Polly that either the classes keep getting harder, or they're equally challenging, or I keep going to a class and then, you know, I have like 3 or 4 days in between and I'm forgetting how difficult it is, and then I go to another one and I'm like, wow, that was harder than the one that I just took a few days ago, which I think it's probably me. Like, I think I'm forgetting how much of a challenge it is, but I love workout classes that are a challenge because I'm really just there to get in, have a really good workout, and then leave and go on with the rest of my day. I think we're also gonna use, this might look dumb, but we're gonna do a little bit of blush on my crease to bring in a little bit of color. Yeah, I feel like that was dumb. But I'm just gonna leave it because I felt a little bit plain, honestly. I think it's because I don't have earrings in, but so I wanted to do like full glam for the makeup tonight, but this is kind of what we've ended up with. I still feel like I do have full glam because I tried a different combination of products and that was really fun. So I'm gonna get dressed in a little bit. I'll show you guys what I'm wearing to dinner. Not sure how this is possible, but we almost missed the turnaround time, but I plan to leave earlier anyway because Jenna's supposed to get in earlier, so I was gonna try to meet her at the restaurant before I'm actually supposed to be there. So it's a little bit after 6. The dinner reservation's at 7:15 and it only takes 45 minutes for me to get there. So I'm not worried at all, but I am dressed and wanted to show you guys what I'm wearing before I leave. Everything is actually from Princess Polly, which I feel like I've been saying a lot in the vlogs lately, but I did really place a phenomenal order, so I'm excited to share. Ooh, I just stepped on my peanut butter filled pretzels. This is why you put things away right after you snack, because otherwise you just have a tragedy on your hands. But as I was saying, I did a really nice order with Princess Polly, so you'll see like the full effect of everything in the next video. But this top is really cute. It's a little tie in the back and a tie around the neck. Very comfortable, but as you guys can tell, it's all open in the back, so if you do need to wear a bra, I feel like this could be a little bit of a restricting kind of style. And then these pants are the silk ones that I wore last video, I think. Again, just really easy. They were not wrinkled. I had them like folded over a hanger and they're like ready to go, even though I wore them last week. And for sandals, we're doing my YSL ones. I actually thought I lost one of these, which is impossible because I just moved and packed both of them, but it was kind of tucked to the side of my shoe rack. And so I found those this morning and have been wearing them this morning and also for dinner tonight. My bag is my little vanity one from YSL. This is a really good dinner/event bag if you guys are looking for something like this and you want to treat yourself. I love that it fits just exactly what I need. So we've got a pair of sunglasses, wallet, lip combo, and then I can also fit my phone in here too if I needed to. But yeah, so this is the dinner look. My earrings are from Heaven Mayhem. I went with these little like pastry looking ones, and my ring is from D. Louise with this one that I got from graduation. So that's the whole look. I am gonna head out now. I just have to grab a few things that I have for Jenna because I've had her pottery and skincare things that I wanted to give her for like a couple of months, and I finally want to get that to her. So I'm gonna ask her if she can take a tote bag home with her, if she's like okay with that, and that way we'll get all of those things to her. So I'm very excited for this dinner and I'm gonna take you guys along. Morning guys, I just wanted to update you quickly because I know that I'm gonna be in a rush. Megan and Christina are on their way here and we're having a nice little day in Hoboken. They're taking the ferry over, which Megan's never taken the ferry, so I'm very excited for her because the ferry is honestly like probably the most underrated transportation service in New York City. And it's a wonderful, beautiful, very warm day out. So they're on their way. I'm doing a quick makeup situation because I don't have time to do anything crazy anyway. I am struggling a little bit of what to wear. We're gonna go to a farmer's market, possibly grab a coffee on the way there because I haven't had one today, and then we're gonna go to brunch afterwards. So we're going to a new restaurant that I've never been to. We're trying the farmer's market, which I've also never been to. So I'm gonna take you guys out and about with me, but I just wanted to check in after dinner last night. We had such a nice time at Mezcali and it was just a good, I don't know, we always just have so much fun together, and being in Mezcali for the first time since Christina's like welcome party was really, really nice, and we just loved it. The food was great, cocktails were amazing. I had like a cucumber cilantro margarita, so fresh and good. So if you guys need a restaurant recommendation downtown, like if you're going to, what is it, like the World Trade Center and seeing all of that stuff, I would definitely recommend that because they were fantastic. So I'm gonna get ready quickly. What a lovely little Saturday that was. I just got back into the apartment and poured a glass of water in my brand new cups. I'm absolutely loving these so far. I love how thin they are and that they're ribbed, but not like a crazy, you know, normal ribbed glass. But we went to the farmer's market, we went to a home store, we went to lunch, which I would not go back to Il Tavolo. The food was okay and the atmosphere was not very much to my liking, so I don't think I'd go back there, but it was good enough. We also stopped at Anthropologie, which I need to show you guys something that is a little bit out of my wheelhouse, but it's, I don't know. My friends kind of were talking about it and it sounded so cute and none of them were gonna get it, so I got it instead, but I'll show you guys that in a second. So we're gonna do a little tiny grocery haul of all the things that I got from the farmer's market. It was very cute up there. It looked kind of small from when you first get up there, just because from like being far away, you're like, oh, there doesn't seem like there is a lot here, but there was a pickle stand, they had jams and different dressings, they had fruits, vegetables, meat, poultry, eggs, like all of that stuff. And then they also had some like donut stands and a couple other things that I can't remember. But this is everything that I picked up. We did some wild arugula and spinach. I did make that salad a couple videos ago with the peaches and feta, and it was so good, but I kind of felt like I needed a different type of lettuce to go with it. And I had spinach and arugula a couple weeks ago at our friend's apartment when they had us over, and it was delicious. So I got that. Speaking of the peaches, I got 2 yellow peaches. I accidentally bruised one of them in the bag because I just had a lot to shove in there. I did not think I was gonna pick up this much stuff. Okay, then I got some eggs. Wanted some farm fresh eggs. I only had 2 left from when I made breakfast this morning, so I just wanted to restock those and I figured that would be a good opportunity. We also got a little French baguette pre-sliced, which I think is such a great idea. I'd never seen that before. This tomato, I got this for Polly. I just threw out one that we had that went bad because I wasn't eating it while Polly was gone, because I am at the stage in my life where I tolerate tomatoes, but I don't reach for them and like make them myself yet. So unfortunately that one went bad. So I picked him up a nice new one, and look at this color. Like, is it still tomato season? I feel like it is. Then we went to the pickle stand and Christina got us this sun-dried tomato hummus, which I'm really excited to try. Pickles, which leaked inside of my cute little bag. It was honestly my fault. I should have put them in one of those like little produce bags, but it just leaked on like this inner side. You could see where it's dark right there. I just like really can't have my cute tote bag smelling like pickle juice. Okay, next thing that we got was from the antique store, or not the antique store, the home store, and I had been looking for this item in an antique store. That's why I said it, but I fell in love with the color of these. I felt like the ones that I've seen at antique stores are very, very shiny, bright gold, whereas these were a little bit more antique. So these are 2 candlesticks. I've been wanting candlesticks for a long time, but I was holding out because I wanted to get the exact finish that I was picturing. And these are shiny. They're not like a complete brushed gold, but they still have this sort of like antique finish to them. They're also like matching. They're part of a set, but they're different enough. So like the base of this is like octagonal, whereas this is just a plain circle. But I did get this item at Anthropologie, and I'm so kind of like, I don't know. I'm obsessed with it. Like, don't get me wrong, but I'm kind of feeling like maybe I was a little bit impulsive with it. So as I mentioned, my friends were like dying over it, and I was like, okay, so like where would we wear something like that? Like, give me some ideas. And then they started rattling off ideas, and then I was like, okay, I think I kind of need that, because this is a really cute skirt to wear on a vacation, specifically to Europe, which I am specifically going to Europe in a week, but also just to like a little barbecue. So this is the skirt. It is the brand Maeve. I don't think I've heard of them before, but it's this white linen double lined skirt. I actually don't even know if it's linen or if it's cotton, but I tried it on in the store and it was so incredibly soft and the quality feels amazing. So I decided to grab it because I also asked if it was final sale because it was on sale and they said it wasn't. So this is in stock from sizes 2 to maybe 10. So I'm gonna link it for you guys. Hopefully it's still available and on sale by the time this video goes up. But it has these little tiny like stitchings on it. So we have oranges, little olives. The oysters are probably my favorite, in addition to, where is it? The lobster, which is right up here. So I thought this with a plain white top would be so stunning, but also you can pair in like any other color that's in here. I do have a blue. Oh my God, you guys. 1 second. Here's the skirt for reference. I'll pull out the color that I'm gonna draw in and just drape it here, but I have this crop top that I was literally going to sell because I'm like, I don't really wear it. I wore it with jeans one time and I didn't really like it with the jeans, and I don't think I would want to wear it with a plain colored skirt, like a plain white skirt, but hello, this little crop top with this like maxi skirt that has this color in the skirt is just like, I need to send a photo to my friends right now, even on this little plate with the fish on it, like that matches too. Okay, this outfit is coming to Greece with me, I think. So that's everything that I grabbed when I went out today. That's kind of a lot, but I have never been to these stores before, so it was kind of really like, I was a freshie in there, like ready to buy all the things at the farmer's market and the home store. Anthropologie was a little sneaky purchase, but I still am so glad that I got that skirt. And now that I know that I have white shirts that will work with it as well as the blue one, I'm like, I feel like I have to keep it now. I do have 2 packages that also just arrived downstairs. One of them is our cabinet for the kitchen that's gonna go like floating in the kitchen. And the other thing is something that I ordered that I don't think I told you guys about. So I'm gonna go and get that stuff, and then we'll have another sit down unboxing situation. Like, sorry about all of this, but it's just all kind of hitting me at the same time. Happy Sunday, guys. Just got out of solid core for the morning. That was really hard on my arms and on the core, but that was the focus for today, so it makes sense. I'm on my way to try a new coffee shop that is probably like a 15-minute walk from my apartment, but it's on the way home from the gym, so I'll let you guys know how it is. You guys, the leaves are already starting to change and it's making me so happy. I cannot wait for fall. I am definitely one of those people. Guys, I'm like shaking from my workout class, so if the footage is like jumbly, that's why. Vlogging on my own in public is so embarrassing. Like, I need my friends to be around me, but I'm at Mojo. We've got a maple cold brew. And it's actually really, really good, even though I think they just put maple syrup in it and it's not like steeped with maple. I don't know if that's even how you make cold brew. But it's like so sunny out here. I kind of want to stay for a little bit and get a tan, but all my ice is going to melt. And our ice maker in the apartment doesn't work yet. If this gets hot, I'm screwed. So for the rest of this Sunday, I am going to be focusing on getting all of everything in the bedroom put away. My clothes are still not fully unpacked. I feel like I haven't touched it in like a week, and today is the final cutoff day that I'm giving myself. I also need to pack, so I need to make sure that all of my clothing is away so that I can then like choose the pieces that I want to bring and have everything in front of me. And I'm just ready for this house to feel like a home. So with that extra kitchen storage being put up, I feel like we're gonna have a little bit more room to breathe, and then also putting my clothes away, I won't have like piles of those bags in my room anymore, which I cannot wait for, and I don't know why I've waited this long. But yeah, I'm very excited, and I cannot wait to show you guys what it looks like when it's finally finished. But I will just be doing that for the rest of today, and I need to make lunch because it's like 3 o'clock and I haven't eaten lunch yet, but I did have a pretty late breakfast before going to my solid core class. Also, just a quick little nail update. So I basically have this like floral garden on my nails. It looks really, really cute. I don't know if I love how pointy the shape is. I wanted something, I think, a little bit more round, but this is the first time going to this nail tech, and she was so great. She also was so quick. Even with the designs, I was done in an hour, and I feel like a normal hard gel manicure takes me like an hour and 15 minutes when I go anywhere else. She's just like very skilled. And she also told me that the manicure that I did was so good that I should work there. So I was like, love you already. Definitely gonna go back to her. I should probably also schedule my next appointment because she books up super quickly. But anyway, I sadly do need to end off the video here because I just uploaded all of the footage, and this video is like over an hour long. I'm hoping there are time lapses in there, but it's probably all me talking. But if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and comment any questions or ideas that you guys have for like storage tips or anything like that down below, because I'm definitely going to need it. I love you all, and I hope to see you in my next video. And don't forget to subscribe. I would love that. Okay, bye.